The offseason has been all about fundamentals and development. Probably the best thing that we have enjoyed is turning them over to one of the best strength staffs in America, and Coach Ron McKeefrey. He's definitely built them to where you can see they look like linebackers. They have some body armor that is on them. And fundamentally, we've just been working on being able to execute things with our feet, hands, shoulders, tackling, and being able to cover. Those are kind of the important things that we've been trying to emphasize as we got through the spring and then through the summertime and up to now.
Can you talk about the experience that the linebacker corps brings back and then how the newcomers complement it?
Well, it's unique because we actually have someone who has more experience than anyone on the football team, but he just hasn't played here. And that's Tyson Maeva. But he is someone, every coach wants him on your football team because he is the coach on the team. So he brings that element of excitement, leadership, character, commitment, everything that you want, that you think of in a leader, you're going to get that out of Tyson Maeva. So it's been great. Levelle Bailey is another one who is continuously, consistently emerging, doing the things that he's supposed to do. And then now you couple that with a Zeke Branham who comes in as a freshman, and there's going to be some high expectations from him. And then you also couple that with a, gosh, I almost lost my train of thought here. With Charlton Charles, excuse me. With Charlton Charles, you bring him in. Charlton is probably one of the best athletes on defense. So there are going to be some things that we're going to be able to do to find a way to get these young men on the football team for sure. And when they have a great leader in Tyson Maeva, Malachi Langley, and Levelle Bailey, those guys come along, and that's exactly what you want, because leadership is all about influence and being able to help the team or that particular unit accomplish the mission.
Okay, and then lastly, what can the fans expect to see from the linebackers? What type of energy, what type of play?
Well, the biggest thing that we talk about, you got to bring the juice, and that's J-U-I-C-E, and that is jacked up intensity, continuous effort. You should see us in the middle of the pack, and that's what you want in what we call the bell cow. Individuals who are affiliated with agriculture, when you set the cows out in the pasture, you put a cow on one of them because all the other ones are going to stay around that particular person. That's what we want out of our linebacking corps, for those guys to be great leaders of our football team, great leaders of our unit, and great individuals in the community.
I've been really working on my technique from playing Husky last season to moving into the box, playing Stinger, really in the trenches. You know, we're contact every play. You know, them 300-pound linemen coming at you full speed. Just working my hands and really working on my body weight too.
Can you talk about some of the experience that the linebacker corps brings back?
The experience, I really been getting a lot of motivational leadership qualities from Tyson Maeva. You know, he come back. You know, he's a Boise guy from FIU, and you know, he's been on the field. Like, this is not his first going around. So he's coming in, he's bringing the energy, he's bringing the poise, and just bringing everything, bringing the juice really when I need it, when the team needs it. He's being that vocal guy. So me playing with him, playing beside him, it's really getting me out of my comfort zone to really speak out and be one of those leaders.
Who are some newcomers
Okay.
Who are some newcomers that you look forward to seeing play this fall?
Zeke. You know, Zeke. He's come in. He's came along. I ain't gonna say he's came a long way. You know, he's finally getting his feet wet. He's playing with confidence now. You know, he came in not knowing anything, playing. You know, just getting used to college football. But he's one of them soft-spoken guys. You know, he leads from the front. He doesn't say anything. And another guy is Trey. You know, tight end Trey. He's athletic. You know, seeing him, playing with him in one-on-ones and things like that. It's good to see them guys.
And lastly, the fans, when they come on Saturday, what kind of energy do they have to look forward to from the defense?
The Dog D is bringing it. You know, we're bringing the energy, we're bringing the fire, the poise. You know, we didn't have fans last year, so we just got to bring the energy, bring the intensity, just get Red Wave fired up.
Personally, I've been working on trying to build my body the best I can. Coming out of the off season, I definitely had a couple pounds to lose, some body fat percentage to lose, so that's my biggest thing. And another one is get the defense scheme and playbook down as best as I can. You know, coming into a new program and picking up the playbook is not really an easy thing. So I spent a lot of hours in the facilities in the linebacker room trying to get it down.
And kind of talk about the experiences you've had and how that helps you become a leader in the linebacker
I think definitely being the oldest guy in the room kind of gives a different perspective, especially to the freshmen that just came up and to guys that never actually played in a packed stadium due to COVID last year, you know. So playing a couple games and also having this be my third school, transferring for a second time, I had a better idea of what to expect, how to carry myself, and you know, especially for the goals I wanted, how to make myself, you know, make myself known and make a presence to the team.
And for somebody who's played at 2 different schools, kind of what's different about Fresno State? Like, what stands out to you?
I'll say the camaraderie for sure. You know, these guys brought me in without a hitch. You know, first week they gave me a little bit of smack about being at Boise for a little bit, but yeah, after that, you know, these guys took me in real well. The bonding that we share off the field, away from football and everything is really something special. You know, I'm able to get on my phone and call, you know, the O-line, quarterbacks, you know, corners. It doesn't have to be just linebackers and D linemen. So I think that's one of the biggest things.
And so you are the experience in the linebacker corps. So who are some newcomers that you're excited about?
I'm really looking forward to Zeke and Charlton really, you know, developing their craft as they come up and gain some experience. Because right now there's a lot of raw talent that they got. They got a lot of hustle and a lot of heart and are pretty physical guys. And once we can get them to understand the playbook and mold them to the schematics that are going on here, I think they're going to be really good impact players for the future.
And lastly, what can the fans expect to see from Fresno State's defense this season?
You know, we're expecting a lot of turnovers and a lot of big hits. You know, this is a tough defense. You know, we pride ourselves to be or to represent the Valley. You know, we want to show that where we're coming from is the same type of blue collar mindset that a lot of the people that live around this city have to do on a daily basis. You know, so I think that'll be the biggest.